Hey, what's happening? I thought I would do a similar thing to what I did with the computer widget and computer logon widget video playlist, those 4 videos. Right now, I'm working on the radio and pager. I was going to say doodah, I'm trying my best not to say doodah all the time. Pager and radio interaction. This is the radio. And I realized what I want is a little keypad. So you just, instead of you just going like left, 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 right, right, right to make the frequency change, also pop in a keypad, also needed for the pager anyway, and keypad stuff in general. Anything that needs like a number set. And I thought to myself, why don't I make a modular widget keypad, and then you can just drag in the widget, a bit like this. Okay, so obviously these are not ideal examples, but let's say, who knows? Let's say, I'll take too long. With other widgets, like the computer widget, you could embed another widget in that, and you click on that, and it could open up a document widget. A bit like you click on Microsoft Word, and it opens up a Word application. Think of these widgets within widgets as they're like applications within applications. I don't have an ideal example for what you'd stick inside a radio. That's why I was struggling. But what I want to make is, you can see where I realised it. I want to create a keypad widget which relates to this. I've just made the task. Let's see how we get on. It's going to be fully from scratch. I know the computer playlist I'd already done, like maybe like the first 10 minutes just doing the visual. So close this for now. Close that for now. Let's see how we get on. You might have noticed some of the colors. I'll just call it keypad. The colors have changed in the folders. That's because NVIDIA are a-holes. They released this driver, this one, which I ain't re-downloaded it. I ain't using it because this thing, every time I close something, it full on breaks my PC. I've got 4090 and I closed Doom, finally completed Doom 2016 again, and before moving to Eternals, and it corrupted my Doom save. Fortunately, I completed it. It's done it with this, and it corrupted my whole thing. Luckily, I had a backup, but yeah, so I've rolled back the driver, so that's why the colours are all wrong, and some of the colours are there, but still wrong. So yeah, I'm not really too happy with that. Piece of trash. I'm not buying Nvidia ever again. Right, calculate. No, it's not calculator, is it? Um, call it Numpad. Right, let's go widget. Go blueprint, then go widget. It is just want a, what do they call it? User widget. That's it. We want to call it Numpad widget because it could be a calculator, it could be a keycard, it could be a computer, it could be anything. So when you see these videos where people do the widgets and you think like, well, where on earth do you start? Honestly, it's the hardest bit. So do a size box so we can get a size. On the top right before that, I think we need to do design on screen. So it's tiny right now. We want to click the override. Realistically, what we want, like maybe like 256 by 378. Is it 378? Is that right? So is that half that? I can't remember computer. I'm thinking like when you used to upgrade your RAM when it was really expensive. Um, right, size box, border. We're not going to name them. This is just going to get it up and running. There's a background. We want to change the brush color, I believe. Yeah, that one. Let's just do black. We want a vertical box, and I swear for the life of me, I always get vertical and horizontal mixed up. Like, I know split screen, vertical and horizontal, but in this, when you do like verticals inside horizontals and stuff, that's where I can get caught out. You embed them. So, we do button, horizontal. Yeah, it kind of works. And I can go like, I could do under and over. I want to put a text in it. And then what we can just call it like one. We can round it. I believe to round it, we go to. Sorry, voice is going. We go to none. Where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? It's here somewhere. It's one of these. One of these. One of these. I did it on that one. I did it on the other one. Let me just find it rather than me messing about. Radio. What did I click? Appearance. Style. Oh yeah, because it's on the button, isn't it? Rounded box, and then yeah, you can play around with that. Okay, one sec. I'm on the text. That's why. Click. We want rounded box is fine. Where are you? I can sense it. I can smell it. I know I'm close. Is this one? Yeah, it's that one. Or we could do like fancy buttons actually, couldn't we? You know, like curve it that side and the opposite is curve that side. Yeah, let's do fancy buttons. Control and D. D. Do it 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, yeah, let's do 1, 2, 3. So is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's 20. That's 4. We'll do that. So that one should just be 4. There we go. Let's actually make it smaller actually, because we made it too big. Being a silly sausage. Width. I'm just gonna do flat numbers. One sec. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. One of the kids got up. I had to check that we're all right. So let's do like an 8 on the text. Undo. Let's do some padding. Maybe do like 2 all round. Yeah, 2 all round. Is that too much? It'll do for now. So I've got that. Then we want it to be in the middle. We don't know. Not that way. Middle. There we go. And then we want to duplicate and duplicate and duplicate. Actually, no, we'll keep the others because they can be dots, can't they? Right, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, you can probably tell what I'm going to do next. 7. I don't even know. I don't even know what I should do that one as. I guess we could just do like hash or something cool. We want 4, and we want, actually, do I like minus? Can you do minus? No. 20. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's eyes each corner. Silly me. I was thinking it was like left, right, up, down. Yeah. So 20, yeah. It's 4, 4, 4, and 4. Why are you? I've made it too small somehow, haven't I? What have I done different? Done something different. Oh, is it because the text is smaller? Yeah, okay. Space, dot, space, no. One space. That's done it. Ah, it's dirty though, isn't it? It's white space, but it's done it. Okay, so size box way too tall. 175. 175, nice and neat. Ah, look at that, that's alright. We want this to be in the middle. Not that one. This one? Okay, yeah, that one. Center. Center. Right, so I'd say that's alright for the buttons for now. Let's leave it as is. Right, let's save it. We need to name these buttons. So, button 1. I know, it seems silly, but honestly, it will pay off. Actually, should I just call it? No, I will call it button. If I just call it 1, I'll freaking get it confused with like text 1 or something. So this is more just like admin prep, I guess you'd say. I guess if we go left, we can collapse them all. Yeah, left on each one. Be quicker for us to do it. We don't need to worry about the text being a variable. 3. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it takes a while to just do the admin setup. But we do it once and it's done. You might be wondering why I'm talking a bit quieter. It's because the kids are all asleep. And yeah, that's right. I was looking at button numbers and thinking I was just typing in randomness. 8, 9. Then we want, let's call it period. I don't want to call it full stop or dot, but that's just going to cause chaos, isn't it? 0. And I will call it hash. I refuse to call it pound. Right. That's that. It's all good. What we need is right. Let me explain what I think we need. Oh, it's so different since it freaking broke it. What a mess. Get rid of that. Oh wait, no. I normally put it here, but never mind. When it comes back, we'll fix it. Okay, what do we need? When we press these buttons in, we want these buttons to go somewhere, don't we? We want them to be stored somewhere. So we need like an appendable text string. It has to be text because we'll be doing full stops and potentially hash, and they ain't numbers, are they? They're not ints. So it's gonna have to be string. Like string. We're gonna try and feed it like a string literal, if you get what I'm saying. Don't really need any of that. What we do need is a input code. Let's do string. And at the moment I see string, I think it's going to be about 1,000 freaking converts to name or text or whatever, but here's what it is. Instance editable. Yeah, because if we had 2 keep numpads, whatever, we want them all to have each one holds its own code, doesn't it? Just like it's a separate entity. We want on button press. Oh, look at these, they're all out of freaking order. Oh, it's painful. We want button press, don't we? But we need like on any button pressed. Or, no, no we don't, no we don't. Got an idea. When you press 1, it's 1. When you press 2, it's 2. And then it'll feed it to that. Let's see. So we want on. I like doing on released, to be quite honest with you. On released input code. Easy peasy, easy. You might know this. Input code equals. So hold control. If you hold alt, by the way, it would do that as well. Input code equals. No, 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 no. Triple, isn't it? Input code equal. No. Format. Maybe I can. Come on, you absolute pain. I just need to append you. Sure, I can append you. Input code equals input code plus. We don't need to worry about white space. Plus. I could do 1, but let's do something smarter. Maybe. Instead of doing 1, maybe we can get it to pass the text. Let's just make it simple for now, because even if we can get it to pass the text, we're still going to need all the separate buttons, aren't we? Oh yeah, one sec. Let's put this as a function. We will call it input code entry. Yeah, and we will need the input, won't we? And the input will be going to the inputs. We're going to want a string. I should just call it value, shouldn't I? I'm trying to be clever sometimes, and then I was like, nah, it's going to cause chaos. So the input code equals the input code plus the value put through the input entry, and then we return it. And I guess we could just return the input code variable. It's not going to cause any harm, really, because really, if we didn't have an input code variable here, we could do it as a local, and then we could return the local to then become a global. But yeah, that'd be good to keep things safer. You know, like confine, protect the variable from discrepancies. But hey ho, let's not worry about that. So we need. I don't think I can get it to pass a value, can I? Can I get it to feed a value? But anyway, it doesn't matter even if I get it to feed a value because I'm still going to have separate buttons. So I'm just trying to get around the laziness of not doing that. But I don't think there's a way around it, at least not for a V1, if we're trying to be smart, because there's no point doing smart stuff if you make it convoluted. Because like, is it really smart? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need 2 more. We should split them and that. And then, unfortunately, this is just another painful admin bit. So we want 2. We want 3. Thought I clicked on another then. You know, I'm just going to do them from the top because it's irrelevant. It's all the same, isn't it? 5, 4, I've already done 4. Hash. 9, done 1. Period. 7, 6. Drag that down a bit. I don't believe we've done 0. Okay. Drag these up. And 1. No, not 1, 2. 3. You can probably see where I'm going with this. But the good news is, like, it feels a bit like, well, this is just boring admin. But really, boring's good. Boring means I kind of know what I'm expecting, so there's less chance for drama. Like, exciting is like unknown, isn't it? That's not always good. Not when you're trying to code logic, anyway. You don't want exciting unpredictableness. Yeah, we need another because there's 12 buttons, isn't there? Because there's 4 lines of 3. Can I press Q? Helped a little. Q. No, don't really help much. They're aligned, good. Going like that. Go up 1. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Full stop. Hash. 0. Right. So now when we type this in, it appends it into this string. What we're going to do to test it is, we're going to get tick. We're going to get a print string. Going to drag that. That goes there. I know. I did that when I was playing around with the windows. That's so much better. Oh my god, that's so much better. Let me just save it. Save layout as post then breaking it. Yes. On tick. Do this. I will actually do it as a function, and then it'll be easier for me to reference it. Well, I can reference it outside of the thing. You know, anything that uses an instance of it. Debug input code. Debug. I will leave that like that. Okay, that goes there. So I need to now dump it somewhere to get the output. So let's chuck it in. Let me just change the color. Yellow, that one, I believe. That's a bit better. Yeah, bright yellow. Main widget. Keypad. Numpad. Let's bang that right there. But no, actually not there, because that's where the print's going to pop up. Anchor right in the middle of the screen. 0 it. 0.5 to get exactly at the middle of the height and exactly at the middle of the width. Yeah, I will need to look at that. Oh, size content, there we go. Right. Don't worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do. I just need to change it because, you know, like that's when it's not being touched. But when it's being hovered over or clicked, I have not changed this up. But I would say that is nice and tidy. Now what we need to do is we want to, let's not do something clever. I don't want to create an extra enhanced input for it because to like open and close it. Because let's face it, we're not going to be loading up a keypad, a numpad. I'm not going to have you have a calculator in your freaking back pocket. But actually, that might be cool because actually do have a couple maths puzzles that if you solve, you get things. So yeah, I could actually, I could actually do that for you. But granted, it's not a calculator in its current form. So we want input key. We're not going to use enhanced input. We are going to use, let's try keyboard. We're going to use the old-fashioned way because I just need it. I don't think I use T for anything. T will wipe the value. Hold Alt. T on released will set it to nothing. Apply. So now, do, T. It does. Oh no, no it doesn't, no it doesn't. T. Why is T not working? Oh, because it doesn't take full freaking. I think it needs to have some sort of proper interact. So let me make it simpler. Let's make it even simpler than having to do something clever with like an input. Duplicate one button. Button is going to be called button clear. Text is going to say del. Let's do 14, 12, 10. Let's do just 10 for the sake of it. It's not, is it? Is it actually in the middle? It's not, is it? Hmm. It's definitely not in the middle. I can't be going crazy. Wait, lined. It's just out, but it's fine. Anyway, oh no, they normally call it C, don't they? Cancel. Let's, yeah, C 14. Let's do it as red, so you make your brain go, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like red's cancel, isn't it, for nearly everything? Red. So we want clear, even though I call it clear and it's like cancel, but we all want it on released again. Not a fan of like the press instantaneous one. Then set it as nothing. Might do it. I might need to just like drag it off and do like clear. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's done it. It just takes a while to remove it from the tick. Cool. So we've got that. Now let me show you something special. I can't create it this time round. Well, not on this video because it's going to be a part. I'll do it on part 2. Well, let me show you something. Oh, my brain's not working, so I'm looking for the colours. It's just, brain's just not there. John, let me show you something cool. You see this? This is how I got it to use the numpad keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, as well as the keyboard keys, the classic keyboard keys. I said before in I think the last branch video or at least the computer widget one of the computer widget ones. I hate the fact that games have the ability to choose option 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I don't even think Fallout had the ability. Like, but you couldn't press the numpad to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So you either had to click it with the mouse, or you had to use 1, 2, 3, 4 on the normal classic keyboard, just below the function, the F1, 2, 3, 4 and escape keys. So I've created a process to be a clever clogs and allow you to use either or. So I need to flesh out this to have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, up to 9. I'm thinking, should I do it on this call? Let me just think. No, I'll do it on the next one because I need to do an enhanced input for each one. Then I need to double check the interaction option widget. That'll be fine. And then selected option funnels through to here, but I'm gonna have to do something a little bit cleverer to kind of retrofit it to work for like a keypad, because right now it's working on click rather than buttons. But thank you for your time. After I've done this, I'm gonna do something like this. Radio. See, I've done one. I'll pop it in now actually, just so you can see the magic. Numpad. Right. See, this is where the fun comes in with game design and reaching like you're starting to reach like over the curve of just like things really clicking because I don't know what. Hmm, Phil, no, things starting to click because rather than just going, I can make this numpad, I'm going to make it in the radio, or I can make this numpad, I'm going to make it in the computer widget. It's being able to go, I can modularize that code and I can fit it for everywhere. So I get this working once and it works everywhere. Reduces human error, reduces maintenance. But yeah, for video number 2, I'm going to get the keyboard functionality working here, flesh that out with more, and setting up the enhanced input. For video 3, I'm going to have this numpad be able to interact with the frequency of this. Video number 4, I'm going to have this numpad. I actually might just do a 3-part video. This numpad will be fitted into like a keycad numpad thing, but that'll be for another video. But yeah, thank you for your time. It won't be long until video 2's out for this. I'm really enjoying it. I'll do it tomorrow. See you later.